And the sound effects are like here. But chat, we are here though. We are here. What is up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. I hope everyone had a good week and is having a good start to their weekend. Wow! That is the one that they got. That is the one that they got, the wow. Because wow! Solid. Chat, what is good? What is good? I want someone to tell me a joke. I want someone to tell me a good joke. I heard some on the radio, and there was one that made me laugh. Shout out to 97.9, The Box, period. Best radio station. In my mind, the only radio station. I don't think any other actually exists anymore. Wah, wah. But the point is, I'm gonna tell y'all the joke that made me laugh. I thought it was gonna be like, okay. He said, what do you call a broke Santa Claus? And I thought he was gonna say like a hobo claus. Like instead of ho ho ho, a hobo. And I was like, damn. But that wasn't the answer. The answer was Saint Nicholas. And I was like, well, that's his damn name. Like, where's the joke? But then I realized, nickel less. He's so broke he doesn't have a nickel. But to be honest, we all use cards anyways. So, but still, that was funny. Those are the kind of jokes that I want to hear. Wait, there was another one. Or maybe it was one that I came up with, actually. Dang, I can't remember now. All right, but if y'all got any fun jokes, let me know. And also, we are 6 follows away from our next follow goal. So y'all follow up, sub up. If you have Amazon Prime, it is completely free to subscribe. We are 8 subs away from our next sub goal. So follow, sub, and oh yeah, the Discord. Let me drop the Discord link in the chat. Yeah, I never finished oh, and I did upload our Christmas tours fun from last night onto the YouTube channel, so y'all make sure to check that out and follow and subscribe over there. Like it up, show love. Definitely. Don't forget, y'all, Wonton on all platforms. You can check the link tree, and that will have everything connected. And it also has a bunch of discount stuff for different things on there. Like I don't know if the Fenty discount is still valid. It might be though. The Fenty discount on there. There's a Talkspace discount that I just added because I was like, okay, valid. For those that don't want to just use the AI, I don't know. But so there's that, and there's other ones on there too. I don't know. So y'all check that out. But join the Wand Fam Discord. Here is the link. The link does update. So I updated it on the channel. And there it is here in the chat. Period. Ayy. And then when y'all sub up, we can do more. We can do, I don't know, I can do more. We can do whatever y'all decide we do as a community. If y'all want to do more games, or go to certain places. Hey, bro. Happy Friday. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. Hey. Also, I did 2 miles today. 2 miles today. Proud of that, always. What? I'm like, what? Hey. And over here on the, that reminds me, over here on the Clock app, y'all can sub up by dropping the daily heart meet in the top left corner. That is how you subscribe to the Juan Fam community over here. So y'all, yeah, I'm going to be uploading more clips, because I know I've been kind of neglecting the clip channel. So I'm going to be uploading the clips over there. Okay, who has watched the first 2 episodes of Taylor's docuseries, The End of an Era? Okay, featuring the Tortured Poets Department. I haven't had a chance yet, okay? I actually was out in the sunshine today. I was hugging trees. Oh, I saw a bunch of deer and bucks, like does and bucks. Like I saw, oh man. And I got to run in the forest, and it was just a nice day. It was a nice day. It was so crazy because I was so close to, like, I thought the first 2 bucks that I saw in the forest, I was so close to them and they wouldn't go away. Like, they almost let me pet them, like those deer from the truck stop that I was petting, the Bambis and the deers. Like, they were like pets. And I was like, wow, I was nervous though, because I don't know if that, like, I don't know if it was movies or real videos where they run at you. And so I didn't want them to charge me, but they were chilling. It was like just 2 of them by this half tree, and they were just, and it was like dusk, like the sun was setting, and I was just alone out there with the, like, it was just really majestic. And yeah, and I was just had my stick always with the walking sticks, and I was like waving to them, I was talking to them, and they were just sitting there wagging their tails looking at me. And then they hopped away. Not even ran, just hop. So yeah, that was nice. And then after that, did my thing, and then I went to go to the track, and actually there was like some kind of soccer game going on, so I went into the wooded area and on the trails there and did some running, and then that's when I ran into a family of deer, of like 5 deer, and it was like, wow. And they were just chilling too, and the others ran away, but the mom stopped, and she stared and like was looking at me until this lady popped out of nowhere and was like, ah, look at that deer! And then the mom was like, oh, hell no. And she got out of there, and they left. But it was just like, it's so cool. Because, deer are like spiritual creatures, so it's very nice. And thanks for the likes. I won Bengals tickets for pretty much a fancy apartment with football players' family behind glass for the game. Oh, so like a what do they call it? I know what you're saying. Dang. I forgot what they call it. Sweets. I think they just call it sweets, actually. Yeah. At the same time, it's pronounced sweet. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. How did you freaking win that? That's super cool. What are Bengals are is that basketball or football? Football? Football. Yeah, so dang. So you're gonna be like Taylor Swift and them, like up in your little suite with the with the players' families. Hey, that's cool. That's really cool. That's gonna be super fun. I'm happy for you, dude. That's awesome. Big ups. Hey. The same seat Taylor Swift was in. Okay, I don't know about all that, but that's still awesome. That's still awesome. That's still awesome. That's freaking cool. That's freaking cool. See, I would only want to do that if it was seeing the Chiefs play. Or like the Super Bowl. Dang. Y'all, and that's another thing too, is I haven't so on the list of give ups, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna give up smoking my other stuff, because you know I gave up the vaping and all that, but I'm not gonna say the natural stuff, I'm not gonna give it up. But until I can actually be in a state where I can have like the tangible things, like I don't like the devices anymore. And so it's been a couple days and I'm having more of these further spiritual experiences, and I think that's wild. It really is the more you, I mean, I don't know, in my personal experience, the more I get away from other substances in my body that aren't natural, right, the more I am connecting in alignment. And so I just find that really interesting. It's crazy. It was from a type 1 diabetes event at the Cincinnati Zoo. About 2,000 people there, and we got it. Hey, that's awesome. Type 1. I forget what the difference is between type 1 and type 2. Now you got me wanting to look that up. But that's freaking awesome. Congratulations. Wait. Hey. Type 2 is bad diet and not working out. Listen. I just think that gets a bad rap though, because like that's literally like what are, like, you know, like that. I feel like that sounds so blamey when it's like that's literally how society is set up, especially for poor people. And then they make fun of them and shame them when their health gets bad, when it's like literally that's pushed in how people make money. Type 1 is just your pancreas failing. Just. That's savage. Okay, I knew someone once upon a time that I only knew, like, so like we all remember Nick Jonas and the diabetes, and so like, yeah, aside from that, I only knew one person that like they had a I mean, my grandfather had that, and he ended up passing away due to that. But, it's like, he did love food. He was a big cook. But, yeah, the person I knew, they had like did that whole blood thing, you know, what like with the pricking and that stuff, and yeah, and so I knew that about diabetes, and so aside from that, but that's when I learned as I've been like getting healthier and all this health stuff and having these realizations and all these things. That's when I've been realizing though that diabetes is really like an inevitable setup thing on large groups of people. And it's sad. Yeah, frowny face. Sad. But that's freaking awesome that you got that for the game and that you won that. Dang. You're gonna have a good time. Yeah, the needle stuff. That's what I was like. And then the whole, I don't know, there was like a whole shebang about it. I just remember because I was confused because that was the only person I had met besides Nick Jonas, right? The only person in real life that I had met that had that was young, right? That was young and like healthy, that had the diabetes. Because he was a fit dude and all that, so it was crazy. It's 22K for the plit. Could have been twit. Well, that's crazy though. Oh yeah, so it's freaking yeah. So that's freaking awesome. Shout out to you. Winner. Has anyone watched the first 2 episodes of the docu-series, okay, for The End of an Era? I think it's so nice to me that she chose the Tortured Poets Department selection to show, because y'all know, like I feel like I've really understood her with the Tortured Poets throughout this year as being a tortured poet and someone who has been sharing my art and dedicated to streaming and arts and the human experience. And so I really appreciate that, and I'm excited to watch it. I just wanted to know if anybody had seen. Oh, you get free food there? VIP parking, free food, weather. That's awesome. Hey. Thank y'all for the likes too. That's awesome. I want to freaking I mean, I don't know where I was going with that really, but here we are, and yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. Jokes, the deers, okay? We got a winner. Tortured Poets Department in the Monera. Oh, I feel like, does anyone else, but like as the year is coming to a close, do you feel, oh yeah, and the YouTube vids, the streams uploaded onto YouTube. Follow me on all. Check out all. Okay. Follow, sub. Okay. Y'all, you know the ADHD brain, the neurodivergent brain. I forget these things, so I gotta. But But yeah, it was really good. It was a really good day. And my point was, I had a really nice day. Being out in the sun, being out in the nature, away from the devices, being active, seeing animals, talking to some nice people. Yeah. And thank you. I appreciate that, bruh. You give the vibes that make me stay watching. And that's okay, so I shared I shared a bunch of the stuff. I shared a bunch of the stuff to my IG too. I told y'all I shared the art over there, and all that. So it's crazy. There were some people that I feel like it's so wild. Like you feel like you make, like you understand you, and like then you put that out. I mean, not that everybody needs to understand, but oh yeah. But then you put stuff out there, and there are just some people that just like, I like just some things just really catch you out of left field. It's just crazy. Cause it's like not even I appreciate when people, have different opinions and stuff like that, but it's like the extremists that like come out of left field. Or even sometimes people that just don't, they just don't, like, they completely miss the point of what you're saying, and they say the most random thing, and it's like, man, you didn't even listen. You didn't even hear. I don't know what this was. But hey. So yeah. Yeah. I think that you know what it was? I actually like oh. Wow. That's crazy. I actually don't think that I'm going to be on here as long as I thought. But also, y'all, I made the IG community. You can add communities on there. So it's like it's kind of like Discord, but not really. But it's just another form of messaging and talking out there. So y'all make sure to join that too. All the things. Okay. But I don't know. There was I'm not going to tell y'all the other thing okay. So when we went to the gingerbread village, they have things there outside of the gingerbread village in the area that are super cool. And I don't want to give away what it is because whenever I do it, like I want it to be a surprise. Okay? I want it to be a surprise. And but it's super fun. They close it at a certain time of night for some reason, and I don't know why. But it's interactive stuff. Like it's interactive, fun stuff that they have, and it's really futuristic. So it's like 3 different things, and it was cracking me up, and it was super cool, and it was just so awesome, and I really wanted to share it with y'all and do it, but I have to wait until, we're able to go when it's not closed. So I don't even know what time they close it. I think like around 11 midnight. So we'll have to get there like 9, 10 or something like that, sometime before then. And how do I get so much out of small stuff? I think, well, a lot of we all have, okay, well, first of all, it comes just living in age. And so as you get older and learn more and see more and meet different types of people and stuff, and some people, I'm like, how do I keep answers simple? Just emotional intelligence, though, and just being interested in how the world and people work. And I think, just God, and because, people that have faith, they are interested in other humans, right, and relationships. And so people get discernment, they get all kinds of different gifts. There was this verse, though, that I had read actually today, and it was God saying, the more like I am God, and come to me and you will know things that are unknown and otherworldly, and that, basically that you can't learn down here from the everyday, right? Stuff that you can't learn in school or a book or even online, right? Crazy, I know. You can't learn it online, but he's literally, that's the answer. And I think, that makes a lot of sense too, because you meet people. How do I make this not sound like judgmental? Well, because this is like an old thing, right? Like, imagine back in the day. I mean, I don't know. I imagine like back in the settlers, right? The settlers and the cowboys and whatever else yonder. Like, people that necessarily aren't given all of the, how do you put it? People that aren't given all the advantages. Because that was a conversation I had with the AI too. People that aren't, like, certain people have been given advantages since the beginning of time, right? Even before Jesus came to earth. Like, that's just how it is. Some people are given advantages. Some people are gifted with certain backgrounds, certain families, certain money, certain, homes and niceties and all sorts of stuff, right? Whatever, like, all that. Educations. And so, but then there'll be someone without all those things, and they will be just as intelligent and hey girl, they will be just as intelligent and just as well spoken or well versed, or whatever kind of thing that's been said or you want to throw out there, but someone with just as much knowledge or ability to And I think that literally comes from the Holy Spirit. And that's literally what it says in the Bible. So there is that. Yes, I do have a YouTube. Wonton. It is on my channels in the link tree. And Wonton on all platforms. I just uploaded our streams from last night on there. And I have all sorts of things on there. I have my shorts. I have I have my shorts. I have my short videos. I have the streams. Whatever you are looking for and everything we've been doing this year, that is on there. So, and we are on day 177 of our streaming. Okay? Period. Day 177. Hey. And 5 more follows to go, y'all, to meet our follow goal. 5 more follows to go. Oh, you're a nursing student? Oh, congratulations. Oh. Oh. I appreciate that. Well, happy Friday, and I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the Won fam. Oh no. We are a health project. What kind of health project? No Roblox today. No Roblox today. I was considering it though, just because I realized I didn't finish going through the New Music Friday. But I do kind of want to make it short. I do kind of want to make it shorter. Because I want to see the freaking episodes of the docuseries. Oy vey. Wait. Wait, your school gave you a budget to do the project? What kind of project are you? Oh, I'm confused. You can try. I don't get it. No. Blood collection. Oh. Oh. Oy vey. That's one thing I can't do is give blood. I tried one time and I passed out. Although whenever like for health stuff, whenever I've gotten better at them taking my blood like for samples, because some nurses do a really good job at that. And I learned the trick that if you smell like a alcohol strip, or like like you look the other way and you smell alcohol wipes or alcohol strips, that literally it will, like, the smell of that is so disgusting and nauseating that, like, if the nurses are phlebotomists, whatever. The person that takes the blood, if they're that good, like if they're good at what, you know, they're used to doing it, they're good at what they do, they're not, you know, freaking it'll be over like that because the smell is so distracting. So that is a good trick, y'all. If y'all ever have to do a blood sample or blood test, freaking ask for a alcohol strip to smell, and then you're gonna be like, ugh, and then it'll be done. Period. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Oh. A presentation about blood collection and how it is done. When you go for blood test, they follow some steps. You have 3 to each arm veins. Ugh. Ah! Well, I appreciate you being here. Big love. That's freaky. My skin do be translucent to where I can see the veins, but they're, yo. This wasn't even a movie. I have to share this. This wasn't even a movie. This was real life. This girl, she was like, I love, like, she really pulled a Nicole Richie. She was like, I love, like, deathly sick looking guys. Like, I love when they, like, can see their veins and stuff. Like, yes. And she was, like, running after them. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I love a girl that knows what she wants. I love a girl that knows what she wants and she's not afraid to say it. Was I a little scared? Yeah. But do I like when nice looking people scare me? Yes. Because it's like I'm used to being the one that is like freaks people out, right? Like they're not used to my intensity, my energy, my chaotic energy. All right? And so whenever people that are like quiet and reserved, they like say something a little freaky and scare me, I'm like, wow. Yeah. That's awesome. Hey. Yeah. I don't know if I would. Okay, see, look, this is why I get iffy about, like, I want to continue to speak my truth and share about my faith, but I also don't like getting caught up with like conversations where people are judgmental, right? Like, I don't like how that gets mixed. And so I know, like, faith is supposed to be personal. So it's like a balance that I am still learning between speaking my truth and, like, what I care about and what I've learned, and acknowledging that faith is a personal thing. And people have their own journeys and learning curves and personal, like, you know, I think that has been the biggest eye-opening thing as someone that has had a religious background and communities, different parts and all the things, and still as someone that is spiritual, the frequent run-ins, I'm telling y'all, I have like I meet the most random, like, it's just crazy. I have the most random experiences, and I know they're not random. But yeah, that's where I've been still learning to, that, you know, I can just tell people no thank you and walk away. Like, I don't need to continue every conversation just because someone seems nice, or I'm bored, or like, oh, that's cool. Like, like sometimes you can just go about your way and stay in what you're doing. And I'm still working on that. Okay. But that's just the tricky part, is that, like, say that you have like a personal belief or something that like you feel like God told you something, like he told you something or put something on your heart. Well, in my, like, sometimes when you come across other well-meaning or good or whatever, I hate using the word good now, I really can't stand it, because who are we to say what is good? But well-meaning people, other Christians, or whatever you want to say, people can just be very like push, like they want to tell you how it is, like they want to control your feelings and your faith and your belief, and that's not right. And so that's why, like, I want to, like, as I continue to share my own experience and like learning and my own belief and finding, like, I don't want to tell someone like that is the end all be all, or that is the thing, like, because it's all very personal. We're all individuals and we were made that way. Yes, we can learn from one another and share in these things, but you know what I'm saying? There are things that we deserve to keep to ourselves and to keep private. Wow! Amazing. Amazing. Truly. Y'all, why do I just had the okay, look. Whenever I'm speaking this into existence, we're manifesting here. 555. Whenever I get my own place and have my own kitchen, and I'm able to cook in and get my own groceries, and yes, live, laugh, love, dreams. I want to make some bomb ass tacos. I want to make some bomb ass tacos, like some street tacos with some lime. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Usually, what is the I forget what the corn stuff is called. What is that corn stuff called? I can make a good street corn. I'm not gonna lie. I make really good street corn on the cob. That's why I told y'all when I found those random husks of corn that someone had thrown out after Thanksgiving, I still don't get that. But when I was just randomly shucking them out there in the trees, I felt like a pilgrim for real. Just straight up just shucking the corn out in the wooded area. That was wild. I loved it. That's the kind of whimsy and wish I want over my life. But oh, what it so I make good street corn. How I learned to shuck the corn. Period. But what is the corn stuff called? Oh my gosh, with the spice and You eat it with tacos. Where are my Latina girlies in the chat? Where are my Latina girlies? Y'all know what it is. Oh my gosh, I feel like the word was just coming to me. Oh. That's gonna bother me. Hold on. That is gonna bother me. I'm Googling it. Why does it... Oh. Can it not do that? Oh, I forgot I had moved it when we were playing Roblox. Alright, wait. Oh, okay, the subtitles uploaded. Well, okay, see? We are considerate. I made sure to put the subtitles on the videos too. So that our friends that are hard of hearing or don't hear, they can be a part of the Juan fam. And they finally made it where you can remove music. Because I only had, like, you'll have one song playing and they'll be like, copyright! Copyright! Like, shut up! I'm mad. I mean, I'm glad that they fixed that to where you can just remove it. Like, thank you. I knew they had technology to do that. But yeah, holiday Christmas fun at the truck stop. The makeup get ready with me we did before, and the gingerbread house tour. Those are up on the YouTube channel, as well as all the other streams. Wait. Okay, yeah, see, I got, look, all of my... I really gotta go. I gotta watch those episodes of the Eras tour, the end of an era, because I feel like, again, as this end of the year is coming, I feel like it is an end of an era for myself as well. That's why, again, I wanted to make sure to share all the artwork I made this year and really get out everything I've been doing, you know? Like, it's been a journey for me, right? Because it started with reclaiming, this all started with me reclaiming my social media pages, because as someone that had all the things, you know, I've talked about it before, I've been talking about it all year, I'm ready to move forward, so but just as someone that had experienced, you know, cyberbullying back in the day, and then, you know, we all got lingering people from different, you know, when you move on from things, people that linger, like, and just having anxiety with all of that. So I stopped posting for like a couple years because I was just so, like, I didn't want anybody looking at me or in my business. I just wanted to forget about all of them and, you know, move on. But that's why reclaiming all of these spaces has been so empowering for me and helpful for me in my growth, because we live in a society where you can't avoid these things, otherwise you turn into like a ghost, you know? You turn into someone that can't express yourself or have fun or share or be interactive, you know what I'm saying? And so I went from that to literally a creator and streamer in this year. And again, all that came from being inspired by Nikki and the Barbs and you know, other artists and heroes, but first and foremost the Queen. Okay. And then being empowered and then literally, like I said, the streamers that I look up to, Kai Cenat, IShowSpeed, and more. Actually, I was kind of shook seeing the Twitch recap. Not only did I see, you know, my accurate amount of days that I've been streaming and how many hours that I had been streaming, but I saw who my top watched were, who I watched the most of, and that really, I was surprised because there are a lot of streamers that that I watch and am like and inspired by, or that have helped me along this path and along my journey of self-discovery and being myself online and in life, and just, with anxiety and depression and all that. Very real things, right? But yeah, my top ones were, now I'm gonna forget, right? Because y'all know I like to be accurate. But, because there were five, and okay. And I'm surprised. Speed wasn't even on there, but that's because he mostly did YouTube before the Purple app. So, but obviously Kai Cenat was number one. And I can't remember. RDC Gaming. Agent 00. T-Pain. Freaking T-Pain. I know, I can't remember the fifth, which is pretty savage. And now that's gonna bother me, just like with the corn. I gotta know. But I was pretty shocked that, but that's what I'm saying though, is I like seeing all these things, just like with the music on Spotify, like seeing the rap. Like, I was surprised that there were a lot of artists missing from my Wrapped. Like, I'm still a little confused on it, but I like seeing these things though, because again, forget about like which app or content it is or whatever, right? It's things that show like you, like where your time was spent, what you enjoyed, where you were inspired from, and it takes you back through your journey. So that is a cool thing. And I hope one day that someone will be looking at their Twitch recap, maybe next year, and they're gonna say, Wonton was my number one watch. Wow, starts crying. Wonton was my number one watch streamer. This was the person I was inspired by, or where I spent my time, or That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Where you felt safe. Wow. Really starts crying. Oh. See, this is the thing about me, is once I share, I need to learn not to share every single thing, right? Because some things, again, you can keep to your personal experience, right? You don't need to share everything with everybody, okay? It's been a thing I've been I've been learning throughout my whole life, but it's just really for real for me. When I went through some very scary, tough times, like, these were the people who I could find a space in, where I felt my spirit be settled. Emotional. But of course, okay, see, then we overthink, because I'm like, okay, you shouldn't rely that upon other people, right? Like, you shouldn't go expect that. I'm saying y'all know what I'm saying. Like, not in a codependent way. Okay? We've been working out of that all year. But it's okay, like, you know, in this day and age when there's so little resources and lack of help. And also just people are awesome. Like, you know, you don't have, I see, I'm talking to myself, but you don't have to explain the fact that you enjoyed a community and inspiration and all that. I don't know, no, I'm kind of blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. I'm looking up the freaking corn because that really is gonna bother me. Okay, wait. Because it's not Mexican corn. It is, but it. Elote! Oh shit! Elote, bro! Elote! Oh my. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, elote. Creamy, salty, spicy. Now it sounds gross. Creamy, salty, spicy, tangy toppings. But yeah, popular street foods. Yeah, freaking dope. Yeah. So I want to make my own freaking elote and street tacos. When I get my own kitchen chat, that's the stream we're gonna do. Bim, bam, bop. And I'm gonna play Tutti. And Cardi. What you know about it? I'm gonna play everybody. Gasolina. Hey. Right. Now before I freaking... Oh. Wait, hold on. Now that I'm on YouTube. Wait. Ah! Wait. Yes! We love it. Okay, wait.
Y'all were not listening to Taylor, okay, and the fate of Ophelia when she said, "Legend has it, you're quite the pyro, love to strike a match and watch it blow." Y'all, she's literally talking about narcissists who throw the rock and then hide their hands, who instigate and then gaslight you. Whether it's a dating relationship, someone that likes to flirt with you and get your attention or lead you on or act like you're gonna have this great relationship together, or something's gonna happen and then they turn it around and all of a sudden it's not what it was. Or family members and friends who literally will pick at you and antagonize you and then turn around and they did nothing wrong. Her mind and way with words, bro, and her songs. Y'all are not listening. Y'all missed out.
The birds. They're always there. Tippy Harding? That was the one though that someone was like, "Isn't this a love song about Travis?" Like, bro, I was just talking about that one line. But okay, I guess it's not really necessary for me to go and find the exact... now I'm curious, just like I was about the elote. Like, I want to see who the fifth, because how could I, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, who was the fifth, bro? Who was the fifth most watched stream I was watching? Oh, well. Oh, well. Wait. I think it might pop up down here. Wait, oh, hold on. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay, I've streamed. Wait, what? Oh, wait, this is confusing. I don't know. Ooh. I don't know. We did unlock some chat badges, though. See, but then it says 302 streams. So that's why I'm confused. Literally, that is insane. Actually, wait, no, that was it. You know what, though? Oh, those were, okay, yeah, those were my top 4 channels, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Phantom's number 5. That's nice. Damn. Really be streaming. Streaming music, streaming the streamers, streaming me. Honey, something's always streaming. That's crazy. Big love. At least, well, I don't know. I've received more chats than I've sent. I don't know if that's... We won't read into that. To be fair, though, the insane amount of hours of watching Kai were because Mafia-thon too. I mean, either way, it would have been insane, but the hours really are insane. W. They say you are who you hang around. Well, then hopefully you are who you're inspired by, right? Like, you become who you're inspired by. Not that you need to become anybody else, but y'all know what I'm saying. Let it go. The over-explaining today. It's okay. It was a good day. I actually was really tired until I came on here and started talking with y'all. And then but that may be why I'm so confused. Confused? Wow. My favorite, okay, so I've been telling y'all each day I see Christmas decorations and lights, and I've been telling y'all what my favorite ones were of the day. Today, my favorite Christmas decorations, or like housing, was this really big house. It was actually right before I came on here too. but I had gone down a different neighborhood, and it's like where the huge houses are, right? Like mansions. Or I always thought they were mansions, but now I'm like, I don't know. Like, what is the technical term? God damn it! Now we're looking that up. I want to know. I always thought they were mansions, but now I'm like, oh, they're just like they're. I mean, they're freaking nice, big homes. Like, but what is a mansion? Because, like, to me, it's a mansion. But what is a mansion? What constitutes constitutes a mansion? A large, luxurious home. Okay, well then they are mansions. Typically 5,000 square feet. I don't. Okay. Elegant architecture, high-end materials. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, what qualifies a house to be a mansion is exceptionally large, 5,000 square foot. Oh yeah, okay, so these are mansions. Yeah, so so anyways, the neighborhood of mansions like right next to me. But there was this one pretty, like, oh, I mean, there were a bunch of pretty ones. But what stood out to me is my favorite of the day. Okay. Y'all heard of Donkey of the Day. This is my favorite Christmas decoration of the day. They had, if y'all don't know about Donkey of the Day. Those from Houston know. Those from Houston know about Donkey of the Day. Actually, wait, Charlamagne the God, he's, that's everywhere, huh? Whatever. Whatever. What was awesome was they had these, okay, so there was okay, so it was like a really tall, so there's a mansion, right? So it was a really tall house, and they had a big wreath on the top, but they had these two long poles, right? Or columns. And they were swirled up with the red and green lights, which, okay, everybody's been, red and green, it's Christmas, yes. But these were like these red and green, these were like our freaking, like, strobe lights going on. Like, this was like a festival, like a light show kind of deal going on. So it was like you had that vibrancy going all the way up this freaking tall home. And then they had like a big Christmas tree out in the front decorated. And I was like, that's cool. Like, to have a Christmas tree outside for people to see, you know? That's nice. But that and the freaking lights of the tall thing, I was like, yes, that's awesome. That was the winner of the day. It was. For you. Fine. Wait. I wanted to wait until See, I haven't been able to do the random co-hosting in a while, but I like to have fun with it because, you know, it's always like a hit or a miss. So I like to have fun with it though, and like when we're doing like our like the outfits were so fun. I really do miss that about Halloween. That was fun. Like, bro, if I was able to have like wigs and costumes and like, you know, cool stuff to do, bits and gimmicks, and I mean, you don't need that stuff to do the bed. Shush. Shush. Okay. Shush. Look. Let's not be negative. And speaking of self-chat. Thank you. We love you, girl. I appreciate y'all. It's just because I don't like doing the matches. Like, I want to have fun. Hee hee ha ha. Oh ho. You know what? You know what?
I start realizing they start treating me like I was regular.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Hey. Dude, I want to be able to play games and play music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not, like, when I say play games, like, I want to, like, dude, get me on some Fortnite, bro. Get me on these games. Y'all want to be able to... They couldn't handle it. They could not handle it. Forget it. Here we go. We're going in. We're going in. Not getting... Oh, why did it get so close up, bro? Hey! Hey!
ये लोग वाले खड़े नाते दे सब ले रहे हैं.
Wait, is that... Wait, what? What?
Good dancing.
Hey! Wait, where is that? Where is that? Are you in China? Oh no, wait, China?
I'm from Nepal, not China.
Oh, Los Angeles. Oh, sometimes. Well, you know, I meet people though from China on here. That's why I said that. And the music though, the music was nice. That was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, it's a Nepali song. You like it?
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool.
Okay, let's dance.
Hey.
Actually, where are you from?
Hey. 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 Hey.
Actually, where are you from, sister?
I'm from Texas.
Yes, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're very beautiful looking.
Thank you. Big love. Big love.
What are you doing now?
That's nice. Oh, just chilling, hanging out
Oh,
with the chat. Just chilling. Hey.
I'm at work. I'm in work now.
Oh. You're putting in that work. You're getting that money.
Okay.
He said, I'm a kid. Look at his hair, too. He said, I'm a good looking fella. Period. Hey. See, what is that, K-pop?
Hey. This one is Nepali song. Like a Southern Dry rock star.
I like that. It reminds me of actually from Naruto. Like, that's what tripped me out about Naruto. Wait, do you like anime?
No, I don't like anime.
Oh. He said not. But it tripped me out about that because the music in there was like 80s vibe, but it was from Japan though. So it was like Japan 80s American music. And I was like, that's trippy. But yeah, but that's what that reminds me of, like music from like American 80s music but in a different language. And I'm like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
The music background is nice, yeah.
Hey, W Sue. Wait. Sue Jang?
Yes, please.
Hey, W.
Yes, another interview. Okay, sister, dance.
He said, let me turn it up. He said, let me turn it up. You dance, brother. I'm like, you dance. We dance. Hey. See, it's like that old American rock and roll, but like, hey. How you can't, that, you can't turn up to that, though. Right.
Okay, sister, nice to meet you. I'm in work now.
W.C. Jang.
Okay, see you.
You can't dance to that. It was cool, though. I love how he said, sister. Hey, thanks for the likes.
They tapped out.
Jaden isn't responding to sounds.
What's up?
Hey.
How's it going?
You looked like someone so familiar.
Where are you from?
Well,
Texas.
Oh, I used to live in San Antonio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I live in Kentucky now.
River. Oh, fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Do you like to enjoy that?
I do. I love fried chicken, but San Antonio, have you ever been to San Antonio?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I live downtown. You may have seen me on the news. I used to have an executive position.
Wait, for what?
I was an executive. I can't really go into details and tell you the name of the company, but I was an executive controller for a company that owned many locations in Texas as well as throughout the country. So, and I've been on the news a few times giving press
I'm like,
releases.
that's so vague, but I appreciate that.
Yeah. I could actually walk to River Center Mall.
Oh, okay. I didn't know the name of the mall, but I always just remembered it was like the 3-story mall, like literally on the Riverwalk, and it was like that was the coolest thing. But
yeah,
that's cool.
San Antonio is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Six Flags.
Yeah. I really like your energy. I'm not trying to battle. I'm just shooting this shit here with different people. But I really like your energy. I followed you.
Oh, cool. I'll follow you back.
All right. I appreciate it. You have a good night.
You too, Sean.
It was nice chatting with you.
Looks good. What looks good, Mrs. Grungy? I love your emojis. They make me happy. Why? Thanks for the follows. Y'all. I don't know what it is. I really don't know. I guess actually I do know. It's called anxiety. But it's also not I don't not a bad actually I don't even want to say it's anxiety. It's just that I have energy that I need to express and live amongst and be free. That's it. Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? I want to I'm like, that's the vibes.
What you talking about? You trying to run a battle? What you doing the cricket fingers for? You trying to?
I don't know, but that made me happy.
You trying to run a battle?
No, I would lose.
Okay.
But it was nice meeting you.
You too.
Wait a minute. Oh. Respect my choices. Me to me. We're not overthinking. I should have said yes. But I don't like losing. I don't like losing the battle. It's not fun to lose. It's not. I overthought that. Stop. I told y'all, look, this was... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Is this real? What country is this? That's beautiful. What country was that? Damn. I want to go venture.
You bitch, you own me. سامي حاجة you call me. حقي ناخد ظلمني. Yeah, اختارني. بلاد رزقني في حلمي. واحد ورب اللي ستارني. حبسك ولا اللي قهرني. Yeah. أكبر لمي ما قولي شكوني وسطي. وشكون واسيني بأيامي تحبسني. أكبر لمي ما قولي شكوني وسطي. وشكون واسيني بأيامي تحبسني. حبس في الدورة لحنيش تكور بليدي مريضة يا حومة وتحب ترتاح وما نتصور تشرب تتحول تيش تعرف مشيها وهاي قصدك الفنية تسافر لي تنقفض توسرلي تيش باش تفسرلي كيفاش بشلون تشفح ليلي وانتي في مديعي تكسرلي واللي ما يقدر يوصلني حافظ حسني خاف ربي ونصلي انت راجل في غيابي ما تضيعش راجل كيفي وترجع لك الفرصة ما تضيعش وش تاكل كيسي كان اخواتي بفلوسك ما نبيعش روا تولي كيفي وكان الرجلة اللي عندك ما تضيعش ما ننساش حبيبي كان الشرطة حلقة حبس طوش مهبول حبس طوش مهبول كان السلطة حبيبتي صوت ملايكة.
Freaking Delia music. I love when someone can come with some good music that I don't know. 'Cause that has me shook. 'Cause y'all know how big I am about music. Hey. Oh. I literally said I didn't want to battle, and then here we are in a battle. But that's because the song, the vibes. All right. Period. Streets. No, we are not in the streets. Oh, it's the streets hours. Once those things close up at that 2 a.m., after that is the streets hours. Because everybody's heading out to the streets, honey, and those the boys that grow, and then the men, okay, that are for the streets, that's when they come lurking around. Gots to go. Stay safe, girlies. Stay safe. Aw. Congrats on your engagement. That's beautiful. Big congrats. We love love. We love love. I do miss a good troll though.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I'm like, hey girl.
Hello.
How are you? Happiness. I just want one good laugh. Just one. Just one. I'm telling you, we're like...
Hello.
Hey. See, we're the... I want... Look, we are the comedy. See, when we're not doing the comedy...
Hello, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Hello! What are the...
How are you?
Where you got the...
I'm saying live.
Where you got the... No good, no good, no good. No good, no good, no good. No good, no good, no good.
Bro, you're so AI. There's no way you're not AI. You're AI.
I don't know how to be more AI.
Oh, okay, you're not AI.
Yes, I am. What constitute? I'm like, what? The word of the day constitutes. I don't even know what constitutes AI. What constitutes AI? And I want to be more of it. I want to be more of it. I want to get the people going. I do. See? She's wanting to antagonize. She's wanting to antagonize. Stop it. Stop it. You know what it is? Oh my gosh. I'm having thoughts now. I'm having thoughts now. It's like, wow, like wait, where was I going with that? Okay, like people that don't have any personality. I'm like, how do I not be shady? Boring people that are boring and don't have any personality, they'll be like, oh, like, you know, that's annoying, this person's annoying, or like that was always the insult, right? Like when you're growing up, that's annoying, until like, but really it's just, well, it's really just haters. But that's a different story. Let it go, moving on. But I'm talking about like but like sophisticated, like prim, proper, dull, like are you not bored? I know y'all are bored. I know y'all are bored, bro. I know y'all are bored. And so anyways, my whole point was that maybe though I'm seeing as I get bored and I'm like, oh, let me antagonize, let me insane. But see, I don't mean it in a hateful way though. I mean it in like a fun way, like let's play, meow, like, you know. Because where's the fun? If no one else is gonna be fun, we're gonna be fun. But we're always gonna be fun anyways. But y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. The One Fam knows what I'm saying. Okay? One Fam. Wait. What are you chewing? Oh shit. Okay. Wait, is that Domino's? You don't like to name drop. That was a little much. Fofo da diddly. Da da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da da. Da da. Oh. Wait, how? Sunlight and Prayer. Wait, Sunlight and Prayer. Why do you have a? Why do you got a restriction? Why did they give you a restriction?
你说的啥？
How can Sunlight and Prayer have a restriction? Were you? Oh, you were. Were you?
Thank you.
You were smoking.
Huh?
I do my Sunlight and Prayer like that too. I do my Sunlight and Prayer like that too. Oh, wow. After Sunlight and Prayer, here we go. Meditation on the mound. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's that? Irfan? 666. Meditation on the mound. W. Irfan. W. That was beautiful. I want to go meditate on the mound in another country. That's where we're going, chat. That is where we're going. Hey, thanks for the follows. Dekees Vapo Rub. 5 more follows to our next follow goal, y'all. 5 more follows. That was freaking cool, though. Hey. Hey. Thanks for the follows. And wait. It didn't update yet. But I think 4 more follows. 4 more follows to the next follow goal, y'all. 4 more. Let's go. Let's go. I'm freaking, I'm still caught up. I'm still caught up. I haven't made Hey. Y'all can do whatever you want as long as it's not harmful. Actually, 4 more follows to the next follow goal, y'all. My bot mods though, they do be on that. They do be on that. Yes. 177 days. Yes. That is how many days I have streamed. Period. Period. I'm like, the hoodie comes on. Period. That's what I couldn't remember, honestly, if I had any rules against that. But as long as, like, PG-13, but that includes cuss words. I cuss. Confused. But no, you should be good as long as you're not being a hater skater. All right, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the video, the TikTok I made. I haven't done an edit one in a minute, and so I was playing with the edits again, and it made me happy. And I also freaking love this remix. Oh wait, shit. But yes, I am a consistent streamer. I am a consistent streamer. I stream daily here on TikTok. I mean, Twitch. Twitch and TikTok. But I'm about to show y'all this TikTok. That's why I said that. But I stream daily here on Twitch. So y'all follow, which you did. And sub. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. For free. And we will help meet that sub goal. We will help meet that sub goal. Hey, all love. Period. Period. Then you cuss away. You cuss away, Spart. Whatever you wish.
I want for Christmas is you.
Hey. I actually said, I told the chat I wanted to hear some jokes today. So, people say, okay, I don't know about that, but if they're funny, they're funny. If they're funny, they're funny. Wait. Yeah, I actually, okay, so these were the TikToks I made, y'all, after we finished our gingerbread house tour stream. The one I just showed y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the ones I made now. Well, this was just a pic. But hey, Feliz Navidad! I got the Gingy model too. Hey. Hey.
First of all, ew. Second of all, ew. First of all,
period.
Ew. Yo, don't ever talk about Nikki in the past tense.
Hey.
Unless I flop past that ass in the fast bench.
Hey.
Fuck out of here, you dumb bitch. You know I'm pretty and I'm witty and I'm dumb rich.
Hey.
You throw shade, but I son, bitch. And now you know what I'ma say. You my son, bitch.
Hey.
Yo, don't ever talk. All these bitches, my minis, got them calling me. All that rah-rah never was the icon issue. Harper's Bazaar, I'm covering the icon issue. I got issues, yeah, bitch, I got issues. W, Vogue, Cosmo, I got issues. All these bitches, my minis, got them calling me Mickey. All that.
I don't want to turn this into a competition,
But like, I win.
Like it, keep it a stack. Bitches move on 'cause they know I got bands.
Hey.
I don't want to turn this into a competition.
I would stalk me too, girl. I don't even blame you. Hey. I would stalk me too, girl. I don't even blame.
Repeat after me. Cool girls wear whatever the they want. Repeat after me. Cool girls wear whatever the they want.
Period.
And if you call me a bitch, make sure you put baddies in front of me. Whack ass my way. And if you call me a bitch, make sure you put baddies in front of me.
She was having fun.
You think I'm too much?
Hey, thanks, Ryan. You
built
too.
for small minds or small spaces.
Thank you, Spart.
You think I'm too
I
much?
appreciate that.
Good. I wasn't built for small minds or small spaces. You think I'm too much?
We had to do the whole. Hey.
What you possibly get for the girl who has everything and nothing all at once? Babe, I would trade the Cartier for someone to trust. We hit the best moves at Musso and Frank's. They say I'm bad news, I just say thanks. And you look at me like you're hypnotized, and I think you know why. And if you ever leave me high and dry, I cry my eyes wide. Elizabeth Taylor, tell me for real, do you think it's forever? Been number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't help B-Y-N-Y. When Hollywood hates me, only as hot as your last hit, baby. Been number one, but I never had to. And I can't have fun if I can't help Elizabeth Taylor, do you think it's forever?
Hey.
What could you possibly get for the girl who has everything and nothing all at once?
Fran. Welcome to Wand Fam.
This here is for the people that wished I failed. Fuck you, bitch. This here is for the people that wished I failed. Fuck you, bitch. This here.
Need a blunt and a
Hey.
bad bitch, so he think I'm his dude. In a spot with 1,000 duties.
Hey.
Bagashula, color my coochie, so he gon' eat this duty fruity.
Dude, I love that song so much. I love that song so much.
In a spot with 1,000 duties.
She ate with that. She ate with that. And that music video, sick. It's sick. I saw it on Instagram, but still. Oh no, I graduated. I have my degree. What made me start streaming was I'm like, okay. I know not everyone hears everything. I talk about this a lot though. I was just talking about it earlier, but what made me start streaming was, I mean, a lot of things. To simplify it though, I'll say that I came to a point in my life where not much was like, I didn't really want to put, like, I just came to realize that streaming, like, I didn't realize that streaming was like a thing that I could do, that it was a thing that people could do, that it was like I didn't really know, you know what I mean? Like, I had watched people go live on TikTok, but like, I just thought that was people that like to go live or stuff. I didn't know that like streaming was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know like what it really was. I didn't understand that you could build a community, and yeah. I'm like you could build a community and like connect with people and like really be yourself and find your own you know? But I was just at a really, really low point in life where I didn't really care about anything, and I had given up, and it was like literally this time last year, like it was just all like I was just done with it all. Yeah. And you know, you think that your life is supposed to go one way, and you're supposed to be with a certain person, and you know, and be married and have kids and have this job, and it, you know, bim bam boom. And well, the world doesn't work the way that I had a lot of growing up to do. I had a lot of learning and a lot of growing up to do. And I was lucky enough to be you know, inspired by my favorite artist, Nicki Minaj, and her career and everything that she's done and how many people she's inspired. And it really, and you know, and seeing the Barb's, like her fans, right, that they were people that also did their own thing, like streaming, you know, like they streamed, they create content, they did these artistic things, and really made their own paths, and that you could make that into a career, into your lifestyle, into who you are. And so yeah, that's what started, right? And then I started watching Kai Cenat, and I was like, oh wow, like this is what, and I had, you know, and at this time I had also, this is when I had given my life to God, and like I felt a personal calling. So it was like a whole mixture of things, right? It was like yeah, anything is possible if you put, yeah. And so that's why I just feel like it really just led me down this whole path, starting from there and like going through healing and faith and being inspired by people that, you know, I look up to. That's what led me to streaming, and gave me all sorts of different dreams, which, you know, but streaming so it's like streaming is a way for me to continue to move towards those dreams and to build community and connect with people and continue to empower and learn more about myself. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Speaking of which, I said, okay, actually we haven't, I was like, I said this is going to be a short stream, but I want to get into the vids that I have saved, because there are some new ones here. Here we go. So shout out to the TikToks. Y'all go show them some love. Shout out to the YouTube channel. Wait, what? 2 unavailable videos are hit. Okay. Wait. Alright. We're gonna watch this. I'm like, we're gonna watch these. We're gonna watch them because I freaking want to. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright. I did. Okay. Wait. See,
Folks, I've seen a thing or two. But these prescription products...
Okay. Okay, so this was Taylor on the Stephen Colbert show for talking about the End of the Eras tour docuseries and her engagement. And dude, I'm like, dude, that's what I'm saying. I really need to watch it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm like, here we are. Thank you. All right. W's.
Like, nobody wants to hear that, and I don't want to hear it. It annoys me when I do it in my when I start to like go down that path. So I try to find through lines in many people's experiences. Like, I think that we can like relate to each other even if our lives aren't identical. But that said, I've been very lucky. I have Stevie Nicks in my life.
Hey.
In a way that, affects me positively.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Well, y'all don't know about that. Yes, I do want to hear the joke. Spark. I hope it's funny. If it's not, I won't say anything. Wow, I had shared that on the that on my Instagram. Her saying that. It's so, like, because that really is, it just speaks to, you know, faith and divine timing in yourself. Here, what do the dwarf planet Pluto and my avenue in common? They both can't be seen with the naked eye. Wait, what is the what? I'm gonna assume it's my Jussie. I don't know the other dwarf planet. Big Pluto. The dwarf. How is the eye naked though? You know what? But I did laugh. Okay.
Everybody admires your initial.
About all that, but I will just say that it was like so, like, it really took us through. It's so interesting the way it happened though, because like it's like we really got to. Oh, my junk. Oh, okay. What's but between the dwarf planet Pluto and my junk in common? They both can't be seen with the naked. I cannot. R.I.P. Spart. It took us through a time. Like, you know, like it makes sense to me now, because I was like, why do I remember, like, why do I have memories not only from when those first albums of hers came out, but again later on when Taylor's versions came out. And it's like, oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, you ever heard that? Look, You ever heard this song? It goes, Lil Willie won't go home, but you can't push Willie round. Willie won't go. Try telling everybody, but oh no, little Willie won't go home. Hey, you should sing that to her if you're still in contact. I mean, I don't recommend reaching out if you're not, but that was so interesting. So interesting.
Come on! Let's go!
Oh.
Oh no. I'm stuck. What are all the dads gonna do without their Christmas socks? Classic Santa. Socks? Santa, buddy. It's 20.
Okay, I'm mad that ad actually made me I'm mad that that actually made me interested.
You know?
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I feel a bit like a puss now. I feel a bit like a puss. Listen, we are kind to ourselves. We are compassionate, but burst appendix and stomach flu, doing 2 TV shows in a freaking world tour.
No, but it was like I think that it's also about knowing that there is something bigger than you, and for me,
that was me as shit. That's
fooling around the house.
You got the athleisure on.
Yeah.
And you're just
got like a.
I don't picture her wearing athleisure. I hate that term. I don't picture her wearing that, bro.
Press. It never does.
Wait, I'm confused about the plaque. So you're telling me I'm definitely yo. I'm definitely not gonna call you the other name. That's crazy. Y'all, what I'm so shook by is that she said no plaque. So does that mean she doesn't have like a room like with all of her awards? I mean, I guess that would fill up the whole room. Okay, speaking of Horcruxes, I guess if she had a room like that, it would be like literally when Harry and them were in the bank with the sword, and it kept like all trying to get the teacup, and then everything kept multiplying and filling up the bank thing and spilling out, and they were like, oh, like I guess that's what it would be like. But if she had like a movie theater size, you know, like a movie theater is often in like larger homes, like instead of a movie theater, or shit, she could still have the movie theater and be streaming her. Oh, I'm picturing like a whole streaming her concerts, just music videos, concerts, just constantly playing her lifetime achievements and then all the awards around. I don't think that is egotistical at all. I think that would be a very amazing thing to honor her achievements. Like you're freaking Taylor Swift, bro. I feel like, you know, honestly, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? We should all have okay. No, I really think so. If you're not an egotistical, you know what I mean? You know what? Whatever. It's your life. It's your life. It's your life. I'm just saying. It sounds freaking cool in a way to honor yourself. But I guess, all right, we're not overthinking it. It was a cool vision.
And it's really nice.
Yeah. A period. Exactly. Body positivity, and we got self positivity, positive self esteem, positive self concept. But I think it is crazy. The humility and the humbleness. When like literally like some of the most average people walking about don't have a fraction of that like their egos are that big, so it's just crazy movie. And I also Dateline was another thing I give up, y'all. I watched enough true crime in my life because I always wanted to be I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be I wanted to be like, this is what to look out for. These are the kind of people. And while it did teach me many things, right? I don't do no more true crime. because I didn't need to live in that fear. But
shambles old British mansion covered in moss or ivy, and there's like a mysterious relationship, and he may not be what he seems, and there's like a murder that
I wanted to but often that's what I wanted to decode, like, how do you know, whatever. Whole thing about that just gotta stay away from women, like that particular song by Gillette. What song? See, that's what I'm saying. It's not even about, it's people, bro. It's like, it's the spirits. That's why I was like, you know what? Some things. And when I re-listening to some of the songs from Life of a Showgirl, it's not, oh my gosh, her storytelling abilities, so she wasn't lying at all about the English teacher thing, at all. Okay, she's like the English teacher, the drama teacher, and the art teacher all into one, okay? Throw in the dance and cheer teacher too, okay? And so, it's like that. It's like that. But yeah, just really getting into her storytelling abilities and the way that she is able to do different voices and accents and enunciations within each of the storytellings. I feel like people really don't appreciate or like speak on that enough.
With him, why don't we?
I love that. I love that. I love that so much. I love that so much. Wow. Okay. Actually, yeah, we're gonna call it there. we're gonna call it there because I want to go watch the end of an era. I want to go watch the docuseries. Okay, so chat, love y'all so much. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching, commenting, following, subscribing, all the things. Love you guys. Bye.